I'm going to share with you guys some Facebook party tips, but I'm going to tie them back into the home party because some of you may be thinking that, oh, Facebook is so different, I can't do it. But I'm here to tell you that you can because it's super similar to a home party. So I want you to think about this. That if you were going to a home party like Loretta and Bonnie do, they're not backing up a U-Haul on the driveway to the host because that host would be like locking their door, like, what are you doing here? So when you're doing a Facebook party, you don't have to shout everything in the catalog. Pick your favorites to share with your party guests. So let's say if you're going to stick with items in the kit, you can show the bowls, you can show the silicone bag, the popcorn maker, and all that fun stuff. And then you can still show the catalog. And that's how they're going to have the opportunity to flip through and see everything. But if you're doing a home party, you're not bringing everything when they walk in the door, you're handing them the catalog. So it's the same concept. Just keep it simple and fun. And then when Loretta stands in front of the room at her home party, she's not naming every single feature and benefit of that product because you'd be there for hours. So just pick your favorites and why you love them and tell your stories and how you're using them in your home, because that's what people are really going to buy from you then, because they're seeing how you love them. They're seeing how they can help someone in their kitchen, and you're just making the party fun. You also want to ignore someone at a home party, so you should not do that at Facebook. And what that means is if someone was in the room at a home party and they're asking questions, they're saying they love something, they're taking a guess, you're not just going to stand there and look at them like they have 5 heads. So you shouldn't do that on Facebook. If someone's commenting, you should make sure you're commenting back. And that doesn't mean that you have to comment back right away because you're busy. It's okay to unplug, because that's what's great about this business is you can unplug, and that's what people are going to want to join you in this business. So they're like, oh, she can make money here. She can still run her business, but she doesn't have to be on her phone 24/7. So always make sure you're replying to people. And if you want to stand in front of a room and wait for someone to talk at a home party, you shouldn't do that at a Facebook party. And what that means is, use Loretta as an example again, that if she's at a home party, she's not just going to stand there, hold the fridge smart in front of the room and wait for someone to ask a question. So when you're making a post on Facebook, always make sure you're asking the question, because that's what's going to get the engagement going. So when Loretta, for the fridge smart, you can use her example of, have you ever found wishy strawberry, a cucumber, or the bearded broccoli? Just something to start the conversation and get it going, just like you would at a home party. And the last tip is, if you want to ask the hard questions at a home party, don't ask them to Facebook. So always keep your questions simple and fun. So if you're asking a question at night and you're posting your dinner, you can ask, what did you guys have for dinner? But you don't really want to ask that question in the morning, because you're probably going to stress someone out at they first when they get to work and then, oh, I forgot my chicken still in the freezer, now we're not having it. So just keep it simple and fun. And then I'm going to give you guys some booking tips for Facebook. There's a couple different ways you can redo this. One that I'm personally doing right now is just like Doug said, Tupperware's in their relaunch. So why can't you relaunch your business too? So you're going to reach out to friends and say, hey, Tupperware's relaunching and I'm relaunching my business too. Would you like to help me out by having a quick Facebook party and you'll get a gift from me? It's super simple. Who wouldn't want to be part of a relaunch? It sounds super fun. And then for Doug's challenge, you can do your own party and test out your new layout. That's the key here. You're testing out your new layout. Is that you might be saying, well, I don't have a new layout. Well, actually you do, because Jessica made a new layout for us for Champion the Champion Copy and Paste. And it's a new layout. Your friends probably haven't seen it yet. It's new. Use that. Use that to your advantage. You can even post on Facebook. I'm looking for 5 happy helpers. Help me test out a new layout. Drop a heart if you want to help me out. And then you can ask them to do a party with a few friends and then give you feedback. And people love giving their opinions. And then the last booking tip is really honing in on the new catalog. I know there's been stuff on social media where people are like, I don't like it. They're like running through the hills. And something that I learned from Pam is either you can learn and pivot, or you can just sit there and whine. But if you're just going to sit there and whine, you're not going to make any money. So why not pivot and really hone in on it? And the thing I'm loving about the catalog is it's just pictures, which is perfect for social media because it doesn't say anything about the product. So they're going to come and ask questions. And that's your green flag to say, hey, so you want to try a party during the item.